Happy Thursday, my Jesticles. We are back. It is the day at the time you are here. Welcome, welcome. We also have Star Mom. She's back. Welcome. We are going to switch in immediately because we were talking before the stream and it was fun and funny. So we're not going to waste any time. And
Viciously impatient.
viciously impatient to get back to whatever it was we were talking about, which of course my ADHD brain has immediately forgotten about. So thank
I
you,
think we were,
thank you,
yeah.
serotonin depletion. Thank you so much.
Thanks, brain. We love it. Love it so much. So much
And
fun.
that's on brain chemistry. You know what it was? It was TikTok. That's what we were talking
Yep.
about because of course my serotonin depleted brain needs something to fixate on. So that's what I've been using to doom scroll lately.
Yep. Need TikTok to function some days, which is depressing, but here we are.
Yeah, listen, the internet has destroyed all of us, generations and generations. So, GG, welcome to the giant social experiment of the internet.
I hope
uh,
we're giving you enough data.
oh my god, no. Oh my god, that's so funny you say that. Hope we're giving you enough data. There's so much data that is just like we're past the information age. We're to the point where information is useless if you can't like get the correct information and
Oh, yeah.
sieve it through all the bullshit. There's too much data. There's too much
Well,
information.
it's so funny whenever people are like, I don't want to get on a certain app because of the data collection, or I don't want to do on this on the data collection. And it's
Right? And
like,
he's like, is
my
is
sweet
that the
summer
reason?
child,
Is that the reason?
you are it doesn't work that way anymore. Like, there are new reports even coming out that there's Facebook data mining happening on people who do not have Facebook accounts. Like,
It's because
it's not
that
that
people who don't
simple.
have Facebook accounts still have people who have Facebook accounts post about them, and that's
Yep.
possible. Oh my god, these algorithms, man. These algorithms are scary.
Well, and
But,
I actually
you
just
know,
the other night, like, I was watching this
can't beat them, join them.
podcast thing where it was like this conspiracy theory about AI and robots, right? And it's like whenever you have a conspiracy theory about AI becoming sentient and taking over and dooming our lives, they always talk about these like glorified Furbies, the ones that can like do backflips and whatnot, and the ones that can have like simple conversations, but nobody talks about data mining AI. That's where it's really scary.
Yeah, I mean
That will keep
that's
you up at
actually,
night.
oh my god, don't do that to me then. That's
Oh no.
that's a horror story waiting to happen. That might be an actual genuine horror movie that they could make.
I mean, and what's scary is it's probably not too far off.
Well, because it's
You
just
look at
like
the
I've seen people on TikTok whose whole thing is, oh, you think you're anonymous on the internet? Well, here's your life. And they
hmm?
just show their whole thing, their whole account is them doing that to random user 9489672s. It's like,
Yep.
bro, that shit's scary.
And have you ever gone back and like watched older South Park episodes that are I love South Park, but like
Oh
going
yeah,
back and
absolutely.
watching stuff like that like 10 years ago, like the human centipede episode comes up again and again and again and again. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, don't be afraid about robots developing feelings. Be afraid of what the hell is happening on your cell phone.
I mean honestly, and yeah, I buy into it though. I got this
Yeah,
thing on me at all times. I can't go a day without it. I know it.
yeah.
I'm stuck.
And
I am of this is my cell. I am the prisoner. You can see yourself in the black mirror.
yep. Yep.
Oh, it's terrifying, isn't it? Well,
It
anyways, cheerful
is,
times.
but yeah.
Let's turn on the lights.
Welcome to a wonderful,
Doom
cheerful
scroll.
doom scroll. I'm connecting.
Oh man, sometimes a good doom scroll is in order though,
I
you
just
know?
muted my own microphone with my face.
Is that possible?
Oops. Yeah, it's a touch screen.
Is that the HyperX?
Yes.
Is it good?
I mm,
You just got
I
it?
don't I got it a little while ago, and I did a bunch of upgrades and stuff to my computer, and I plugged it in, and everyone says it sounds gorgeous. So, mm,
So it's
good enough for
pretty,
me.
it sounds good. So the answer is, I love how I ask you like you would know when you're just talking into it. You don't know how it sounds. You're like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it good?
Yeah.
You tell me. Good point.
I mean,
Touche.
I've started to film some Let's Plays with it because I'm
Nice.
gonna do that. I'm gonna do a Let's Play
You
channel.
played Violet, didn't you? You played Violet. I could tell
I
you.
played Scarlet.
You did not.
I have Scarlet.
Oh
Yep.
my goodness. Okay, so me and
Look at the
Tank.
professors and tell me who I'm gonna
Okay, you're
choose.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. But I was like blue or red. Which one do you think she's gonna choose?
See, and here's the thing. I almost picked Violet. Like I was almost like,
And
nope,
then
I'm picking Violet because it's the closest thing to
and then
blue. And
Cave
then they showed
Mommy.
the professors.
And then Cave Mommy.
Cave Mommy. And I was like,
Uh,
don't care.
I am no better than a man.
By Snoo Snoo, please. Like, yes.
I love you for that. Well, I really appreciate that as well because me and Tink both got Violet because obviously we did that. Um, over Kirito Pokemon. That is the reason we both got Violet. Um,
Sure.
so after this hour's up, we're gonna play some Pokemon. If you want to do the raid, apparently there's a Charizard raid.
It's out already?
I heard it was today. I might be wrong.
Oh,
I might be wrong.
okay.
But if it is today, I'm gonna need at least. I mean, we're gonna need at least 2 more people to help with that. So you know, it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, I'll see where I'm at. I don't know if I need to
Be
go do dinner things.
be responsible.
But yeah, be a spouse.
Yeah, that's a respectable thing. Look at the Infinity Gauntlet though. Jeez, she pulled out the
Yeah,
big guns.
it's coming through crispy.
Looks
Coming
good.
through real nice.
You using your DSLR now, huh?
Uh-huh.
I like it.
The ways of the capture card.
Yeah, I ended up getting rid of my DSLR and starting to use my GoPro because I learned that the 8s and above can, with a very simple program, you can plug them in with basically just a what's the word I'm looking for? USB-C.
Nice.
So I've been using that, and my DSLR was doing the narcoleptic thing anyways, and shutting off every 30 minutes, even though it was set to not shut off every 30 minutes. So I took the money from that and bought a GoPro Max. So now I have the 360 thing. So
Nice.
both my bases are covered with the GoPro, and maybe one day when somehow camera technology like DSLR technology or mirrorless technology catches up with mobile phone technology, because I'm sorry, the fact that I can edit and record on the same device is kind of nuts right now.
Yeah.
Like, do you have CapCut? Do you use CapCut?
No, I'm still an Adobe slut. There is a mobile version of Adobe Premiere, so
Okay. Well, then,
I'm still an Adobe whore.
Yeah, as long as you've got something good. If you didn't, I would be like, what? CapCut. The crazy thing about CapCut to me is the auto text feature, which DaVinci doesn't fucking have.
Text?
Yes.
Huh.
Voice to text, auto voice to text. Literally steals the voice from the video and puts it into text, and you can edit it really, really simply. And that's the part that is just like, all right, well, this software is better than DaVinci, and it's a fucking app. It's an app.
Nice.
And you can get it on your computer too. You can download the thing, the full version of it on Premiere. Has voice to text. Oh,
Does it?
Hi Puppet.
I've never used it.
Puppet in the comments says that it has voice to text.
Oh, so he would know better than me.
He is
for
also
sure.
He is also the. Well, here's the thing though. Premiere also costs like $200 a month. So more like $20 a month. But the point stands. The point stands. CapCut's free. It's got that. And then if I really need to get like fancy with the color edit correct, 'cause I use DaVinci Resolve, but like honestly, CapCut works so good for making short form content. It's kind of stupid.
I'm just like grumpy old man, you know, like I'm set in my ways. This is what I
these
know.
these damn kids and their newfangled devices. I like
You and
my
your
Adobe, and I like it when they take money from me.
free apps out there. How dare you?
Yeah,
It's
they're probably
still
just,
worth
you
it
know,
because
data mining
it's
me or whatever. But, you know.
yeah, but welcome back to the party.
Hey, that's literally full circle. I mean,
Well, and I
that's really the only way free apps make money, isn't it? Is by selling your data.
yeah. Mhm. That's how
So,
they make money, selling your data and then advertiser space, pretty much.
yeah,
So,
that's what they got going for them. But
and I don't know about you, but I was gonna say like I'm happy to watch Twitter collapse, but I don't know if that's a conversation.
oh man, see, here's the
that
thing. Like, is it gonna collapse? Like, don't
in a
get me
sense
wrong.
of
Do I think Elon Musk is making all of the right decisions all of the time? Absolutely not. I'm not some weird nerd on the internet who's going to defend Elon Musk to the last breath. But like, do I think that Twitter's just gonna collapse because Elon took over and got like rid of a bunch of people? I don't. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Twitter is gonna devolve and then evolve. That's what I think is gonna happen.
well, I mean the European Union just came out and said that if he doesn't clean up his censorship stuff, they're gonna ban it entirely from like their servers. Apple's gonna take it off. Like, not to say that like, you know, Twitter itself will go into a pile of dust, but RAP in peace.
I could definitely see. Um, I mean, obviously, the Apple thing is. I heard that they were threatening him with pulling it, but they
From the App Store, yeah.
wouldn't tell him specifically why.
Huh. Either way, the internet's changing and adapting, and
The internet, the internet remains undefeated. That's all I have to say. The internet
huh?
will not be defeated regardless of what happens. Like Twitter could die tomorrow. Like
Yeah. Oh yeah.
all the servers could, the plug would be pulled and all the activity would just go to the next app. Like whatever we were talking about this earlier, that the front lines of the internet is usually some social media app, but like Puppet is asking how you have been.
Oh, hi. I have been good, decent, learning lots of new things about myself, and I've been just kind of existing lately. But we were talking about it earlier. Burnout is real.
Burnout is contagious, is what it is.
Yeah. Is
Because
really bad.
it seems like it goes around in droves. But welcome to all the peoples in the comments. We have got Vio, we got Dave, we got Tink, we got Puppet. Go ahead and share the stream though, cause I'm gonna do once we get to 10. Um, Once we get to 10, what's the word I'm looking for? 10 concurrents, I'll give away some whites. Once we get to 25 concurrents, I'll give away easy lights. And once we get to 100 concurrents, wait, no, that's a jump over 50. Oh, once we get to 50 concurrents, we'll do the goggles.
Ooh.
And then at 100, we'll do a lightsaber. So we got things.
Oh.
If we ever get a mob of people in here, we're gonna be doing a big old giveaway, and that's cool. So, yeah. So the fidgeting with our fingers, maybe we should put some music on, huh?
Yeah. Go ahead and do that.
What should we listen to? Have you been listening to the Giga Chad Gym Funk like I have, or
No.
is that just me and my pre-workout riddled
I think
cardiovascular system?
yeah, I think that's all the all that whey protein just
Valid. What should we listen to? You got something for us?
oh gosh, no.
Putting you on the spot. All right, I'll just
Yeah,
find
how
something
dare
then.
you?
10 hours of lo-fi video game beats. How about that?
Sure.
might get zucked, but fuck it, we ball.
Okay.
I'll send it to you in the Discord.
In your chat.
I'll just DM it to you right now.
Okie dokie.
Because that's like right there. And so it has been the deemed. And I'm at zeros. Do you have ads? Do you gotta watch the ads, or do you pay for red?
I might have to watch the ads.
You know, I forgot they stopped calling it red. They started calling it premium because someone in marketing overlooked the fact that there's a red tube, and that's a problem.
Yikes. All right, I am at 0.
All right, ready? We're gonna go on go after 3, 2, 1, go.
Woohoo.
Try to turn it down a little bit so it doesn't drown you out.
I could just yell more. I'm sure everyone would love that.
You know, we've always needed a stern talking to from a star parental figure. Finger wiggles. You know, as burnt out as I get, I'll never stop wiggling my hand. So, like, that's the problem. Like, there's no way out. I recognize that. There's a problem here. These are my chains. They are self-inflicted.
Yep. We're always like, oh, gosh. And then we put them on again. We're like, you know,
like,
but on second thought.
Exactly. Just like, yeah, I guess it's just time to hyperfixate on something else for a while. Is there like a cheat code to hyperfixating on adulthood?
I'll let you know if and when I find it. That's probably been my topic of therapy for like the last year at least.
Nice. Nice. Man, if only there was a way to open your IRL stats and see what was wrong with you. Like a video game. I have over-leveled the procrastination stat. I wonder why.
Can I get some hyper training on some of this, please?
For real. Oh, I gotta go back and see my chat. I forgot to switch back.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
Dakota says I have the best headset in the game. Do you have this same headset, Dakota? Is that a thing that you have? Totally broke a light in my room with my contact lightsaber. Bro, that is par for the course. Welcome to the game. This headset has definitely done me well. I have had it for a few years, and Puppet says, "What does the future of gloving styles look like?"
Don't ask us this,
bro. We're old people.
That's your job.
We're old
that's
people.
That's your job, Puppet.
It
has been your job.
Yeah, for real. No, like I put one stepping stone. I made up a name for a move that I didn't even create. All right, that's my contribution to the scene. I got that going for me. Do not ask me to contribute more. I have said my piece. Man, I'm just trying to spark something. Well, listen here, man. Jump in the Discord and get in here.
Yeah.
Join us. One of us.
I just want people to count their beats, man. That's all I'm trying to do.
Honestly, like after a certain point, like you go along the concept train, and it's just like everyone does it. There's a concept train that everyone follows in gloving, and after it goes the same direction for everyone. Some people skip steps, but some people will find a step and stop there, and that's where they stay. And sooner rather than later, it happens to everyone. But eventually, I think I'm done with the concept. Like, I don't see myself coming up with anything all that new anytime soon. But I will always be trying to do it on beat, and that is a grind that never stops for sure.
Yeah, that never stops.
No question. Hey, we got 10 people in here, so cool. And if you guys, the first 2 people to send me a short form video of them doing a gloving thing, it's got to be of them doing a gloving thing, 7 seconds max, we'll get a pair of whites. You got to send it to iamthejest@gmail.com, and you'll get yours if I get mine. So
Megalovania intensifies.
hey, welcome guys. Raphael says, I wish I was that buttery smooth when I used the glove. You can do it. You just got to finger roll more. That's all. The whole secret to gloving is doing finger rolls at varying degrees of speed. That's it. That's all there is to it. Even technique, even tech, all the tech moves are finger rolls. I promise you, if you do them small, if you do them,
it's all finger rolls. It always has been.
If you do them slow enough. Wait, it's always been finger rolls? It always has been. Yeah.
It always has been.
It really always has been.
It always has been.
That's biggest facts. I'm loving the video game beat lo-fi.
Yes, this is nice.
This is like tickling my brain, my nostalgia centers of my brain. So how fast did you beat Pokemon?
Define beat.
Main story. All the way through the first area 0 stuff.
Not done. I haven't entered Area 0 yet. But I'm a Pokedex player, and I've had some decent luck with shinies.
Okay, what'd you
get? So I've
get?
been wasting. Okay, my first shiny that I wasn't trying for was a shiny Curlia.
Nice, nice. That's a good pull right there.
I have a blue Gardevoir.
I'm so happy for you. That is so you, if I have to say so. I got really lucky with I randomly, and the only random encounter I had was I just turned the corner and came upon a blue Medicham.
Ooh, nice.
Which was cool because I was like, is that shiny? That's fucking shiny. And then I caught it. But I went hunting right away before I was even done with the game. I caught a shiny Wattrel, and then evolved it into a Kilowattrel, which was important to me because Wattrel's really like one of the only fucking special attackers in the whole dex in this region.
Yeah, no kidding.
For some reason. I don't know why.
Everything is physical.
Everything is physical. I was commenting on this. I was playing through the game and I was like, I literally have to. I wanted to play with all of the new mons only, and everything that came up, I was like, I can't have a balanced team. There's no such thing as a balanced team. Everybody's a physical attacker. But
and then I had super success with Tankaton, and then was like, everybody has this concept.
Yeah, that's basically the most popular mon is Tankaton. But I also managed to catch a shiny Dreepy in only an hour, so
very cool.
I was very happy about that one, and it matches the quick ball that I caught it in. So I'm very happy about that. That's my favorite.
I have a shiny Toxtricity.
Nice, another good pull. Which is hard to pick out because they have different colors, don't they? Or is that just the
It's
final
only
form?
it's only the two forms. One of them is purple and yellow, and the other one is purple and blue. And then the shiny takes some of the purples and turns it pink.
Ah, okay. Nice.
And then when I was hunting the shiny Toxtricity, what is Hydreigon's first form?
Dino?
Yeah, a shiny dino.
Nice.
Just like ran up to me and was like, "What the fuck?"
Getting attacked by a shiny is a new is a new concept. Wait, no, I'm supposed to be hunting you.
My favorite shiny is shiny Bisharp because it's blue and gold.
Oh my god. And you got that.
I did not. I hunted it for like 4 or 5 hours and once again got attacked by another shiny. This time it was a Lokix.
Ooh.
And I'm not the biggest fan of running bug types. But
you
I
gotta
just
catch
caught it anyway. I caught it anyway.
You're not just gonna kill a shiny because you don't like it. Like that's not how that works.
Somebody's gonna want this.
Right,
I don't
exactly.
know.
I don't like you, but somebody will.
Yeah. Well, and I've seen a ton of people being like, "Oh, Lokix is the core of my team." So like, oh, okay.
Somebody's gonna want this. Yeah, that's trade fodder for sure. Louise asks, "Where can I find slim gloves?" They don't exist anymore. I'm sorry. All gloving products are discontinued until further notice.
Gloving's canceled.
Gloving is canceled. Wait until Gloving 2. No, I wish there was a more actually helpful answer to that question, but genuinely,
there isn't, unfortunately.
slims don't really. You're gonna have to like go on Amazon or like Alibaba and like find a provider of that type of material gloves, and then just buy a shit ton of them because, to be honest with you, they don't exist as a gloving specific product anymore. That being said, I
can't even find across the board replacements. I can't, like, you know, with these, this is easy. You can go and be like, cotton white glove. For those, I have tried everything. I can't find them. At least not ones that are appropriate for gloving.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, hello and hi to everybody else in the comments who has said hello and hi.
Hi.
Tink says that she hasn't even fought or seen a shiny Pokemon in the wild yet. It's been BS. Well, you're still running full odds. 1 out of 4,000. So the fact that I ran into a shiny randomly. Actually, no, because I ran into another randomly. When I was shiny hunting Wattrel, I accidentally found a Marill. So that was
shiny
cool.
Marill?
Yeah.
Well, like
Outbreak I was hunting.
Is important.
Yeah.
So with outbreak chaining, you go find an outbreak, turn off autosave. Go save before you get to the shiny outbreak, then auto battle 60 of them.
Yes.
From then on, don't battle any more of them and just set up picnics and get out of them over and over again because it despawns all the Pokemon, respawns them back in. That's still not guaranteed. But
it's not guaranteed by any means, but it's definitely better odds than hoping that, you know, you spent that whole time killing the outbreak for no shiny, which I've done just to see what the chances of, you know, just to see, maybe I'll get lucky, but then you spend that whole time killing it and then they're gone.
I accidentally did it to a Gyarados outbreak and my autosave somehow turned back on.
Sad.
I was furious.
Sad. Red Gyarados. No red Gyarados for you.
I'm so basic with a lot of my Pokemon teams. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna get this, and these new Mons look great. Magikarp. Gyarados. Like, I run Gyarados in every single game.
Yeah.
I'm so predictable. In Sword and Shield, I ran 2. I ran a blue one and a red one. And the blue one had all water and flying moves, and then the red one had, like, Fire Blast, Thunderbolt, like, all that stupid stuff.
That's funny, but
it's so
like
meta.
that's the kind of thing that I'm liable to do if I don't force myself to pick out specific new mons of the generation to play with, because like if I go into a game with no knowledge, I'm gonna be like, oh, I know I know that one, I'm gonna use that one, it's good. But anyways, I basically after my first day of playing the game, I did obviously got to the school and did all that stuff, but I was like, all right, who am I gonna go find? Who am I gonna play with for this game? And then went and built my team first before I did anything else. I did the first Titan. I did the first Titan, and then no gym badges, no anything else. Just went to the towns that I needed to do in order to get Cyril Edge and the rest of my team.
Amazing. That's been my one complaint with this, is like the lack of clear direction that you need to go in. And I know it's like, oh, it's a true RPG.
That was the point. That was the point.
That was the
point. But the only gripe I have with that, on top of the problem with the no line, is that it didn't scale. The levels didn't scale. Like, if there was a clear line, it would have made more. It makes more sense. Like, if it tells you, okay, make sure you go to these areas first because these are going to be the level areas, right? Cool. That would have been helpful.
Yeah,
but
that would have been a bit more
helpful. They should have had those. I realize that probably would have been a lot more coding and a lot more bugs, but level scaling would have made this game truly free.
Yeah, it would have. Well, and then I don't know if I'm just misunderstanding Pokemon this whole time, or if it's like a different mechanic that's in Scarlet and Violet, but I accidentally like ridiculously overleveled my team really bad, and like I was at level 70 before my level cap was above 40 with gym badges.
Listen.
And I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to go and catch a bunch of new Pokemon, and I accidentally like sent out like a level 65 Great Tusk that I had auto battled with for the past 2 hours. Listened without fail, no issue. So I was like, okay.
That's amazing, because I caught a
that I had caught above the level cap and immediately tried to use.
That's crazy, because I caught a Lucario and ended up naming him Anakin because he was over leveled and would not listen.
That's amazing. Luis asks, what is the glove set? I am using one of my bulb sets. This is called the Infinity Gauntlet.
The Gauntlet. She assembled the stones.
And it is one of every color of every Inova made, with the exception of the smoky grays, just because it wouldn't fit in there. And I have just a bunch of white single color stuff. And then you're using the Vortex, yeah?
Yes, Vortex. Yes. Vortex glove set.
Vortex gang.
It is all wired up into my fingers. Matt says, any tip for tech expansions? And the answer is, take any 4-count or 8-count moveset that you know, break it in half, and then put steps in between the steps that you have already broken in half. So an example would be, let's see here. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I can put things between that, but let's see here. Of course, I'm putting myself on the spot because I'm like, how should I?
The second somebody's like, how do you do this? You're like, I don't know how to glove.
What our move? What our finger?
What our move?
So an example: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could do 1, 2, 3, 4, and by putting something in between where you would normally go, you just really got to slow yourself down and ask yourself, where can you go from here? And the simple answer is to take your concepts, plan out where the stopping points are, where the beats are, outline those steps, and then expand in between them, or expand after them, or expand before them. Another way to do it would be like saying 1, 2, 3, and then from here you can figure out a couple of different ways to go, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, there's 2 different ways you can go, or a bunch of different, there's not more than just 2, but there's a bunch of different ways that you can get out of the same thing. So you just got to give yourself the opportunity to slow down, look at what you've done, look at what you can do, go from there.
I know I'm not like known for being the most technical, but what really helped me expanding into tech is to kind of like remove the definition of tech.
Yes.
Like remove that definition. Everything is tech, everything is flow. It's less about like putting things into boxes, and as you were saying, like know where your moves end, know where they begin, know where you're going, know where they end, you know, that kind of thing. So if you're sitting here being like, oh, I need to learn tech, and then while you're in your tech brain, you're forgetting like valuable things about finger rolls or stuff like that, you know? You can do this and be like, oh, that's not tech. Now it is.
Yeah, really, it comes down to what techniques do you know, and figure out how to learn new techniques and how to mix those techniques together. Because the fact is it's absolutely correct to say that everything is tech and everything is flow, because all of the techniques being put together is what equals flow. If you can't do some techniques well and put those techniques together well, you're not flowing. You're just probably bumbling around. That's the reality of it.
And perspective gets you a really long way. Like sometimes something that might look like super complex, you've said this before 100 times, complexity is simplicity stacked on top of simplicity.
Yes.
So, you know, you'll see like, you know, like some of these like kind of like these like crazy like kind of behind, you're just going like this. Mm-hmm. So try and take the stuff that you already know how to do and turn it in a different direction, in a different perspective, have a different leading hand. Like there's a wonderful light show on GL from UV Flow where he does an entire light show with nothing but open-handed concepts. Where he's like,
and that's just on being able to use your space and understand the difference between really what is a finger technique or a finger dexterity move or a pose or something like that, and what is God, what would you even call this? Just, I mean, as I said before, using your space, but there's a word that my ADHD brain has just deleted from my memory banks. Presentation.
Yeah. Presentation is a lot. So you might think you have one move, but in reality, you have a whole concept area of moves that you just haven't turned it yet.
It's exactly. You have a move, but you also have a bunch of different costumes that you can dress that move up in and do different things with. So
yeah, and that move is kind of, it's stuck, it's stagnant. Take it out of its stagnancy and turn it into a concept.
Right.
And Puppet said this, and I still agree with it to this day. Practice with your gloves on. It makes a huge difference.
Yes, it does.
In dexterity, in feeling it around. Like people are like, why can you glove with a full set of iNovas? Because I practice with them all the time.
Because have you ever done sit-up? Excuse me. I just immediately choked on my breath there. It's hard to be alive sometimes. Have you ever done sit-ups with a medicine ball?
No, but
the analogy is there. The point is if you've done sit-ups before and then you've done sit-ups with a medicine ball and then you go back to doing sit-ups, same analogy. Like why do baseball players swing around that weight on their bat before they go up to the plate? It's because when you practice with something that is ridiculously overweighted for the functionality, your functionality is going to get used to that and be able to perform in lesser conditions better. That's how that works. So
like in martial arts practices, they tell you, you know, while you're practicing, don't pull your punches. Practice as if you're fighting for your life, so that when it does happen, you know your technique, you know how good you are. Like practice for anything is like that. If you're practicing as if it's the real deal, once
Practice
that
how
does
you
come,
play. Yes, yes, yes.
practice how you play, then play becomes practice. Like, it meshes together into this, like, I'm doing the thing, rather than it being like, oh, this is practice and this is performance. It kind of becomes symbiotic. At least for me, it did.
Damn, we're starting to sound like baseball coaches now.
Yeah, we are.
But like, that's the thing, is like, anything, getting good at anything takes the same mindset of intentional practice, understanding where you're failing, how you're failing, and then figuring out the steps to stop the failing. Because people have always said practice makes perfect, but what's the reality is practice makes permanent. So in order to make yourself perfect, your practice has to be perfect. And that's not to say that you have to be perfect before you start practicing, because that's impossible. But it is to say that you have to have a practice-oriented mindset, intentionality when you practice. You have to go into it looking at, okay, I know I fuck up here and here. I'm going to work on those areas. Or I know I want to learn this move, so I'm going to sit down and learn this move and not go anywhere else until I learn this move. And that's what perfect practice is.
Well, then it kind of feels like practice, for lack of a better word, it starts to become almost like a safe space, because you get into that mentality and you're like, I know what I'm doing here. I can trust myself. I like the growth that I'm making for myself, because sitting down and practicing something new for the first time is always frustrating, always. Even if like you've been doing the thing for a long time, but you've never really sat down and actively like practiced it like really mindfully, it can feel super threatening. You know, you don't have the feedback loop of your audience. It's just you alone with your thoughts about your art. And that can be threatening. That can be really scary. So if you can develop a good relationship with yourself while you're practicing, then sometimes the practice can feel better than the performance.
And what's crazy is, it's just like, you're right about developing a relationship with yourself, because when you're practicing, you're not just alone with your thoughts. Your insecurities are going to come to bear, because when you can't do something, who's the most hard on yourself? And when you keep trying to do something that you know you can't do until you can do it, there's nothing like that. There's nothing more intoxicating than that feeling. Which is why at the beginning of the year, when I started lightsabering, which, by the way, if you ever want to try something that is both immediately physically what's the word I'm looking for? Dangerous, and also very rewarding when you finally figured it out, take a couple lightsaber hilts to the head. See how that works. See if you don't learn real quick where you're supposed to put those things.
I'm not messing with extremely venomous tarantulas on a daily basis anymore, so, you know, maybe I need some danger.
You need some danger in your life. Have a couple of lightsaber hilts barreling towards your head. But at the beginning of the year, when I first started doing that, it was like, I am terrified of trying to learn this. But I just kept doing it every day, because I was going to hold myself accountable to posting every day for a year. We're on day 290, by the way. And the progress it was like instead of watching a sculptor sculpt a statue out of a marble, it was like watching someone take a blow dryer and then the marble just melted away. That's how it felt.
I feel a lot of this with gloving too, you know, that in a way, it's not to say that gloving has just only been a stepping stone, but God, the things I have learned, you know, that when I'm ready to move on to I'll stay around, you know, and glove. We'll never really stop.
We said this earlier. There's no way to stop fidgeting your fingers. So no matter how much we want out, there's no out to gloving.
No, there's no out. Like, there's nothing better than the intoxication of someone coming to you and being like, hey, your stim can entertain people.
Right, exactly. That is 100%.
It's a stim that's making more than just myself. People like this. Like,
win-win.
Oh, I'm going to make this my personality for the rest of my life. This is my personality now.
Oh my God, we should make that TikTok immediately.
We should.
When you realize your stim can entertain people. Wow. This is going to be my personality for the rest of my life.
It's funny
so
too
funny.
because I'm looking to start up a new YouTube channel. Gonna try to do Let's Plays and stuff like that. I'm really inspired by people like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. Like I'm like, that looks like fun. That looks like I can do it.
I'm here for it.
And I've talked to some people where they're like, well, you gotta understand that most content creators were doing something else before this. And I'm like,
hi, me. I was
Hi.
doing something else before this.
Do you
I
know
have a
what
bit
I've
of
been
a
doing?
I have a bit of a fan base, just a bit of a fan base, and
You know
they'll
what I've
watch
been doing
probably
for the
watch me
past,
play
like,
video games. I'd watch you play video
decade.
games.
Like I feel pretty ready for this. It's hopefully gonna be a good time. We'll see. But
Lewis says it was just like how a skater tries over and over to land a new trick when we were talking about practicing, which is exactly correct. The more you try and the more you fail, the more, as long as you're like not failing over and over again and just like wondering why you're failing and then doing the same thing over and over again, like that's obviously not going to net any results. But the truth is, if you go in with intention and know what you're doing wrong, and some people will be like, well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, I can't figure it out. Well, either ask someone or really take a look at yourself, film yourself, figure it out. Because if you're smart enough, if you're smart enough and you're honest with yourself, it's not even if you're smart enough, if you're just honest with yourself, you will be able to figure it out.
And learn how to take criticism from yourself as information rather than as actual self-deprecation. That's a huge skill that I had to learn throughout this, you know, of like, instead of looking at something that you don't like or that you're not good at and being like, gee, I hate myself for this, looking at it and being like, I can recognize that that's wrong.
And change it.
I feel comfortable hearing that from myself because I've cultivated enough of a relationship with myself in this that when I say something's bad, I'm not like, ugh. I'm like, no, that you should go do that again. That wasn't.
Right, exactly. More reps. In my mind, it's just, oh, that wasn't
More
right.
reps.
More reps.
Yep.
That's what discipline will do. Is it'll sweep away those insecurities and be like, well, if you're not good enough, more reps. That's it. That's all there is to it.
The amount of Squid Games takes where I had beads of sweat just rolling down, and then like people would be like, "Oh, she looks so comfortable." I'm like, acting.
No. Acting, brilliant. But no, I love that's literally flashbacks to Lights On. Takes on takes, 32 gigabytes of failed takes.
Bet Puppet's like, I don't want to hear anything from either of you about too many takes.
Yo, for real, Puppet, shout out to our final match. I still remember, but beads of sweat, Puppet says. Yep, he knows.
Yep.
Man.
Like you're in the middle of a touch sequence and the camera can't see it, but you can just feel it and it's distracting. Like, you're like, shit.
The heydays of gloving, the heydays of competition, man.
Yep.
Feel.
But I think it's important that we, as, you know, now kind of maybe a bit more older heads in the scene, that whatever gloving evolves into next, that we welcome it, we open it, you know, like there are a ton of people that are like, bah, these TikTok glovers, bah, and it's like that's the same thing that a lot of the same salty old heads had said about us when, you know, back in 2015 when
you Facebook glovers, you Glover's Lounge kids, gloving isn't Glover's Lounge
kids.
Well, it is though.
It is, it's the culture. So, you know, all of us that have been in it for a while and we've seen, you know, the COVID decline and everything, gloving's not going to go away. It's just having some growing pains, and it's important that we welcome whatever it is that comes in, or else.
Absolutely. And if you don't want to get swept out of the way, then be a part of whatever it is. Then jump on TikTok, make an account. I tried for a long time, and then I spun a lightsaber and blew up overnight, and you know, the rest is history.
Yep.
No, but for real, it's building an audience for gloving is not an easy thing.
No.
The people who have managed to get, you know, significant followings for gloving, I got mad respect to them because they're showing people gloving in a way that is different because for the most part, Facebook as a medium for reaching people is dead.
Yep.
Like, it really is just dead. Like, as a medium for keeping in contact with your close circle, sure, great.
Sure.
It's fine. But Derek says mitigate the elitism. Exactly what we need to do is mitigate the elitism. No gatekeeping. I wrote a whole ass book so that there would be no gate. There's a door. There's a library.
Unless the thing that you are partaking in can harm yourself or another person, stop gatekeeping.
Right.
It's lame. It's dumb and it's lame. Like heart surgery, yeah, gatekeep that. But things like musical artists or gloving techniques, it's like you're boring.
Right. It's like share the technique, share the knowledge, see how it evolves, because that's exactly how gloving techniques evolved. Is people watched, people copied, people evolved. Raphael says your lightsaber videos was what got me back into watching gloving videos and fluoride videos. Well, that means a lot to me because gloving videos, it seems like it would have been the other way around. As people have been watching, saw my gloving videos and then was like, oh, well, now I'm going to watch lightsaber videos because that's what he's doing. But kind of cool that you were like, hey, he's doing lightsabers. That reminds me, I like wiggling my fingers. Love that for you. Love that for us. That's great.
Yes. Well, we were talking about this earlier, you know, before we started, that you're in a niche of a niche of a niche of a niche within
niche, right? Yeah.
Within saber spinning, yet you've got, you know, how many billions of Star Wars fans that can look at that and be like, I know what that does. Right. That makes pretty nerd things.
Right, exactly. So, like that's the loophole that we were so enthusiastically discussing before the stream started.
Yeah, and I've talked about for years that gloving still has a glass ceiling. No one's been able to break it. I've racked my brain trying to figure out why. But you know, maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe somebody in a Netflix series will be a really good glover. You never know.
There needs to be a correlation between that and a popular hero, popular culture, popular something, popular power, something. Because right now people just see lights on your fingers and they're like, oh, well that makes sense. There's lights on there's lights on my computer, there's lights on my car, there's lights in my sink. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Sure, why not put lights on your hands? Whereas before it used to be, wow, he's got lights on his hands. What's that? What's that for?
Yeah.
And now she's got a light on her microphone. Like, this is par for the course.
Wait.
Headphones too. Nice.
No, I was gonna turn on my headphones. They're not charged. Oh. My headphones light up. Well, and I've always said, like, showing people that light gloves exist is not a priority. Like, putting gloves on the Dallas Cowboys doesn't do anything for gloving. It doesn't. Right. We need people to associate this kind of performance with light gloves in order for it to get anywhere.
Right. Puppet says we need VR gloving. We need that for sure. VR gloving is for sure one of the things that we need. And we also need a gloving shonen anime to reach these kids. That's what we need, is a gloving shonen anime where the gloving techniques turn into some kind of realistic power, takes from the Naruto jutsu popularity and turns it into something cool. Because the second that we can take the technique and make that cool, that's when gloving will be cool again. Starlight Pro Glover 1 and 2. Listen, I wanted to be Tony Hawk, okay? But Starlight Pro Glover does sound better.
I don't know about that.
Honestly, though, gloving video games like a Beat Saber type of thing would be possible. Like basic finger rolls, basic whips. It's just dance with your hands. Like, we could do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
Who's developing? I know a few people who would be down to mocap. Who wants to develop it? We need someone to do graphics. We got the mocap artists, and we need a programmer. 96AW
welcome.
says, what is the point of this? And the answer to that question is what isn't the point of this? The point is enjoyment. We be stimming with our fingers, and since we put lights on them, then it looks cool. That's
We're
what the point of
dancing.
this is. We be dancing with our hands. We be making shapes. Andrew says hi, Sari.
Hi.
But no, my brain forgot when you were saying talking about doing a new channel for Let's Plays and all that. I was just gonna say I totally support all that, because my channel has been trying to turn. I've been turning my channel into the gaming, gloving, giant glow sticks, all three of those things, and doing a lot more gaming and stuff. If you guys do light in your whole body is better. Yes, it is. You're not wrong about that. The more lights the more lights you put on anything, the better. However, with what we're doing, this style particularly, you could probably add more like on your wrists and stuff, and I've even known someone to put them all the way up to their elbow. But if you're looking for like a whole body light on the knee, light up on the thing, then there's like dancers. There's a bunch of dancers in Vegas who do that kind of thing, and it's really cool. And there's a bunch of different ways to do this. Light on the balls. Listen, Andrew, I've been there, done that. All right. The internet has enough of those videos on it. Okay, I did that.
Switching out of the gauntlet, I want some dexterity back.
Valid.
Well, you know, like flying a fighter jet is certainly faster than skateboarding, but I can do this.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Or the 7-Up EDC wrist bracelets with the gloves. Yeah. What's funny is, though, every pair of gloves has a pocket in it, right? Because every pair of gloves has this cuff that's sewn back on itself. So if you just kind of cut a little hole, snip a little hole inside the cuff, you can slide any light inside there and hold them on your wrists. So, fun fact for you. That's why did we never put LED strips in the wrist cuff?
Cost.
Because you guys never paid attention to me. Amazing didn't pay enough attention to me. I told you guys so many times. I told you guys to make all over print joggers 4 years before you did it. I told you to make specialty glove sets that you should have made and never did. I told you guys I gave you guys so many ideas that just were never followed through with, because you guys told me that funding was an issue, and then wasted all your money on something. I'm not even sure what. IGC, I think, maybe, and some other stuff, and a pizza party. I'm not sure, man. Company W for sure. Listen, we all have regrets. And it's spelled regrets.
Some regrets.
We have a few regrets. Pizza party is essential. Yes.
The pizza party was the essential worker. Sorry, one of my
GGN was the hemorrhage, to be honest. You know, that's probably true. When you guys tried to sponsor, well, it's funny because you were like, hey, let's stop sponsoring teams because it's a hemorrhage of money, and then we're like, let's sponsor individuals.
Sponsor entire communities.
That sponsor, yeah, exactly. They went from teams, which was, you know, made sense for a while, to individuals because only one person on each team was doing anything. Makes sense. To, okay, now let's sponsor whole communities by giving one person a shit ton of product. Yeah, I can see where the problem went wrong there. Oprah, you get a glove set. JPEG. Yeah, that is exactly the problem. Valid. Listen, we live and we learn. We came so far. We tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, you know, whatever.
It doesn't even matter.
Well, heck, it's been a whole hour already. Imagine that. We managed to overshare for a whole hour without any problems.
What's the difference between oversharing and casual conversation? I'd like to know.
I'm not sure. I don't know the difference either. And the longer I spend on tism talk, the surer I have varying shades of the tism. So I'm
made
certain.
That realization, and like
so much things started to make sense.
Changed immediately. Like I was like, oh my god. So it's not normal to have like visceral panic attacks in grocery stores. Okay.
Oh god. Listen, we're fine. We're healthy. We made it.
Yeah.
That was an hour of gloving. Want to play some Pokemon?
I might have to
go to
dinner, yes.
Understood. That is relevant and totally acceptable. We will let you go to dinner. I would like to thank everybody for hanging out and being here. We managed to stay above 10 concurrents for quite a while. So, like I said, the first 2 people to send me gloving-related TikToks that they made, gloving-related short-form videos that they made, I will send them a pair of whites in the mail. Merry
Christmas.
You,
Alex. Miss you lots.
We love you too, Alex. And Sari, thank you for being here. As always,
thank you for having me.
We appreciate your presence in our lives and on our streams, and your star-shaped diffusers as well. Glad that you pulled them out. Do you want to glove upside down quick before you go? You don't have to. We've already done it.
I just don't know how I'm gonna be clever about it this time. Like I made the joke the one time, and I feel like I can't live up to it.
You've already done your requirement. I've
already done my requirement.
I just wanted to make the joke because it's funny. So. All right, I'm gonna switch over to doing Pokemon things. I'm not gonna end the stream, but by any means, you guys can either hang out and watch me play Pokemon, or you can dip out. That's the deal. That's how this works now. So thank you all for being here, and again, Starlight, for your time.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye. All right, it's game time. All right, where's my controller? Where'd my controller go? I gotta plug in some stuff first, guys. Oh man, it's getting warm. Maybe it's because I have to wear 9 layers in order to stay warm in this state. But, you know, whatever. I am so excited to not be in this state anymore. Really am. Can't wait. Alright, where's my controller? There it is. What the fuck is it doing in there? Hello, please. Where is... Okay, it's getting... Okay, what is... Oh, there it is. Now we're attached. Alright. We're good to go. Alright, so the last time I played this... Damn, the last time I played this I had an existential crisis actually, because I was like, why do I love playing these games until I beat the main story and then like I just wander about uselessly not knowing what to do? And the answer to that is because I always wanted a hero's journey and never got one. And so basically these Pokemon are my cathartic releases into having a Pokemon a hero's journey, right? And by the time that they're done, I get really like emotionally detached because all of a sudden my purpose, my journey, my hero's journey is over, and now I don't know what to do with myself anymore. And so now I just have to actually just like be conscious of that and deal with the emotions instead of like using these games as an emotional like what's the word I'm looking for? An emotional like distraction. Anyways, how's your guys' Pokemon journeys going? Okay, so let's play this game. The outbreak has dispersed. What were we doing? We need to... See, now I'm just gonna have this existential crisis on screen because I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Actually, what we could do is we could just do the gyms first. Definitely have to do the gyms at some point. Doing the gyms again, anyways, is what I'm talking about. Because I beat the game, right? I beat the game last time we streamed this game. But what I haven't done is the post game where you get to beat the gyms a second time. So which one should I do first? Let's go to Alfornata because the boy Ceruledge needs a little workout. Seven will be. Oh, Dylan asked earlier, with the return of Puppet, who else would you like to see return to the scene? And the answer is just like, it's general, man. Anyone who's ever gloved needs to come back to the scene. And there's like just like minuscule exceptions to that rule. There's a few. There's a solid few. And if you named them, I'd be like, yes, that's probably one of them. Because you know, we both know who I'm thinking of. But the one Pokemon that can't hit. Got a Swords Dance Bitter Blade went my way through, right through her whole team. Oh no, okay, we're good, we're good. Swords Dance, Bitter Blade. Heal me. Nope. We got a Swords Dance up. We're about to swing. Swords Dance Shadow Claw. Probably don't need the Swords Dance really. Swords Dance Shadow Claw. Go away. Nah, dog. Swords Dance Shadow Claw. Swords Dance Shadow Claw. Win game. Gorgeous. No, because you're just gonna turn it into a ghost. But I'm not gonna be able to hit you. Well, I can't hit you. I'll just put it away. For the health. Sari said they're a Pokedex player. So maybe I should take a page from that book, or a page from that dex, perhaps. Because if I just go... I really should do the Pokedex is what I should do, because oh my god, it's so daunting. I need a Quaxley and oh, what's the Fuecoco? Fuecoco. But I don't know where to get those. Let's go to... do the next gym, I guess. Oh, they say champion Jest now. That's so cool. Oh.
Hello.
Well, hello there, sweetheart. Welcome to the show. Are you online?
Yes, I'm selling stuff right now.
Alright. I am going into online mode, and then software update required. Oh no.
Oh no.
I have to save this pulse.
Okay, I will wait.
Download update. Aw, yeah, I hope it's quick. 1 minute remaining. Nice. This is either the Charizard patch Or the performance patch, but it's probably just the Charizard patch. All right, back in. Form a group. Okay, the code's on screen.
Okay, good.
If anyone else in the stream wants to play Pokemon with us, join us now, or forever hold your peace.
Oh, wait, online mode. I'm so dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, I require the software update as well.
Oh shit. Somehow I'm not surprised, honestly.
I'm downloading it. It's going fast though.
Yeah, it went pretty quick for me, so.
Okay, it's relaunching.
Nice. Andrew says can't even tap strafe in this game. You're right, I can't tap strafe in this game, and despite that, I still hit the button to slide all the time, and it doesn't work. No movement equals lame. Can you tap strafe on mouse and key yet? Are you good at? Are you goated at the M and K yet, Andrew, or are you just another switch over chump so far? Because like the whole point of mouse and keyboard is to be able to be a movement god, right? Like that's all right. Did you mute yourself?
Maybe.
Did you know you were muted?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might be eating snacks.
Alright, that's valid. It's a work in progress. I've been on Overwatch lately. Yeah, how's Overwatch? Is it good? But I can tap straight as it bounces around. Nice. Nice. Overwatch is good. You should play with Mark and I. Might take a little more convincing. I never played Overwatch 1, so it's like, do I really need to be playing this game? Somehow Apex got me interested, and I'm not even sure how that happened, but looking back, I wish it didn't. I don't know, I had a lot of good times on Apex, but at the same time, like, holy shit, did I waste a lot of time with that game. But I don't know, I'm still gonna play Apex from time to time, I'm sure. Definitely
Don't
not.
say that. Apex is cool.
Apex is so fun to watch. Apex is so cool to play when you're good. But also, fuck EA and fuck their money grubbing and their inability to fix the things that the community has been complaining about and only do things for money.
Also valid. It's so fun to watch, though.
It is so fun to watch. I was watching ALGS earlier today, so I'm a hypocrite. What can I say? Where are we going? Are we gonna go on a bike ride?
Yeah, I can do all the things now.
But yeah, did you finally get your badges all done? Your Titans all done?
Mm-hmm. Look, I'm gonna climb up these rocks.
Where did you go? Wait, where did you go?
Bye.
She said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh, there's an item for you that I didn't get.
Where did I go? Where did you go?
Yeah, where did you go? So much for our romantic bike ride.
Sorry, I was rock climbing.
It's valid. I know you like to do that on your spare time.
Yeah.
Sometimes even on your paid time.
Yes. Quite often on my paid television.
More often on your paid time, that's true. Where are you?
I'm
Oh,
still
you're way the fuck over there. Okay. Do you want to meet up somewhere? Like,
Can you see me?
I can see you on the map.
Oh.
I opened the map and I was like, where did she go?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at you.
I want to see if there's a Charizard somewhere. What do I know? One of them's gotta be, right? I don't know how the Charizard works, but I'm just gonna do the gym badges, I think. Or the second time the gyms. You got all of the story done, or have you done the crater yet?
Not all of it. I can't beat Arvin.
What do you mean you can't beat Arvin?
I can't beat him.
What, you're not ridiculously overleveled?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Huh. Weird. I do not know what that's like.
Everything was, well, I mean, to be fair, everything up before that was like so easy. Like the last 2 Titans were super easy, the last 2 gyms were super easy. And then I got to battling him and I was like, oh.
Honestly, to be fair, I think Arvin actually like significantly smushed like half of my team, and then
Where did you go? You were right next to me.
oh, I flew away.
Oh, rude.
Yeah, there was a outbreak over here of a Pokemon that I don't recognize, so I gotta go do that. You wanna come to my outbreak? It's over here.
Over where?
To the there's not a map key. What the fuck? Just look for where I am on the map, and it's next to the normal raid.
What city is it by?
It's the farthest north on the map that you can be. It's next to the fairy type outpost.
Okay. I did not see you on the map.
Apex is not cool when you have 6,000 plus hours. Yeah, no, at that point it becomes, what's the word I'm looking for? Infuriating? Gets to the point after a while that you probably need to either touch grass or pick a different game. Damn, Clodzer knows hot force feed. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Kyrie coming to say hi?
That was Roxy.
Oh, Roxy!
Making noise.
Haven't heard from Roxy in a while.
I literally don't see you anywhere on this map.
I'm technically in the water, so might be why.
Are you raiding like a purple fish?
Am I
Thing.
raiding a purple fish? No, I'm actually raiding a blue crab, but close.
Yeah. Listen, there's so many of these Pokemon nowadays, I can't remember any names after like the first 200.
So
Can you pull up your map on screen for like 2 seconds and then exit out of it, and I'll watch it and see it and figure out where you are? Okay.
North
Perfect.
Province, Area 3. Over here.
Okay. Ahaha. Yeah, I see. I can see that on the map, but it doesn't show you there right now. But it's okay. I'm going.
Maybe it doesn't show me if I'm like not on cold as fuck if it was really snowing and I'd be on the water right now. That would suck. It's snowing and I'm on the water. That is video game logic right there. Oh, there you are. I see you.
Hello.
These crabs are giving me crabs. Wait, no. These crabs are making it hard for me to catch them, which is kind of the opposite of a problem, I guess. Come on, net ball should work. I need a critical capture. master ball.
So what are you trying to catch so many for?
I haven't been able to catch a single one.
Oh.
I keep killing them after one ball throw because they're not worth chucking a ton of different balls at them.
Oh, okay.
If they're not gonna stay in the first quick ball, then they're not worth capturing. But now I caught one. Five-star ride ship. What do you want to do? Where should we go? Go for a fly.
I'm gonna climb this rock. I forgot I was muted.
Okay. We're rock climbing now. We're going up the mountain.
Yep, all the way to the top. I made it.
I wish I could climb. You will not let me do the climbing.
Oh, I'm not all the way at the tippy top. Well, that's far. I don't want to go that far.
Where are you?
Hold on, I fly off. You see? Whee!
Oh, I see you. You're right there. I am right next to you.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, it's a Vava room. A Viva room.
And it's sparkly.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
fire.
I can get you too.
Fire Vava room. Got it. Ooh, never melt ice. That's a big pull.
I caught it too.
Rah 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 room. Oh wait, that's another never melt ice. Huh. Guess it's not the big Guess I haven't really explored this area because I keep finding items. Two ice stones in a row? Wow. The items up here are great. still would like to know why it takes me 3 attempts to switch into rock. You're muted again.
Oh, my bad.
You were trying to talk to me, but you were quiet. It's too long for your is your standard.
She's been quiet for too long. She must be muted.
Correct.
Where did you go?
I have been traveling. Are you? Oh, you are one of those dragon things. I'd like you to be in my party, please. Bridge of Backs. Too bad there's not like an ice ball.
Use. An ice ball Pokemon or like an ice ball Pokeball?
Oh, there's definitely an ice ball Pokemon. Ooh, that's a fact.
Okay.
But I'm talking like a ball, like a Pokeball that catches ice Pokemon.
I found you.
I have caught the dragon.
I have a dragon. I wish I could. Is there a way for me to show you my dragon?
Maybe. Wait.
I think I know how to show you my dragon.
Have you seen my dragon?
Are you ready? You want to see my dragon?
Hang on 1 second, sorry. I'm in my box.
Whoa.
I have lots of dragons.
I only have one, but I'm very proud of him. I technically have 2.
Okay, I'd like to see your dragon now, please. Oh, I'm surrounded by Pokemon. I am terrified.
Okay, you ready?
Yes,
Here,
let me see.
Libra, come over here. I'm gonna throw him out.
I will wait. I will show you my dragon when you.
He's right there. He's right here.
Oh, look at him, the Hexorus. Here's my dragon.
Oh, so cool. What
Here's-
is that?
Here is my the dragon I just caught. Yes. Here is dragon I just catch. I have just catch this little dragon right here. He is small. He is just.
I also catch this. I'm very proud of this. Look at this. Ready?
Oh, Vaporeon. Very nice, very nice.
I also caught a Flareon.
Nice. I wonder what evolutions I still need.
Those are the only 2 I have even seen.
Do you want to catch those Frigibacks? There's one right here.
No.
Need the banished. He's gone.
Small little guy?
The gimme ghoul coins.
Those are worth so much money if you sell them.
Don't though. Because you need 999 of them in order to evolve a gimme ghoul into a goldengo. That's probably why they're worth so much, because they're necessary. Can you climb? This game is just so fucking broken. There's no reason for this. Just switch into climb mode. Like, what's the problem? Definitely needs a few more hours of optimization. That's for sure. Definitely, right? Ooh, Vaporeon. Oh, hello.
Hello.
You have found me.
Yes.
Give me a chest. Gimme ghoul, gimme go, gimme.
Hello.
Hi. I fly to the next one. I can fly away. And drop. idea what's happening. Trying to catch a Pokemon through a wall and I can't see the Pokeball. TM for waterfall was at the top of the water. Oh, look at this. I found something.
What's that?
Well, first of all, I found a bunch of Noibat, Noiver, but also a thing. A thing. I found a thing. Big blue shield seal.
I also found a thing. An ominous black stake pulled into the ground.
Oh yeah, is it glowing blue?
Yeah.
Wow, because I'm right in front of the shield that it releases.
Oh, I picked it up and it disappeared.
That's what they do. You probably released one of the chains.
I'm on the tippy top.
Can you see where I am?
No. Well, I am too. I'm at the top of like the point of the rock.
One of these dust balls is gonna work. I need 2 of them. Eventually it will work. It's just so astounding to me how many times they made dragon flying a thing and they're like, yeah, this is fine, let's do another one. Like, I get it, dragons fly, but like, maybe consider a couple of other types that aren't times 4 weeks to ice. Oh, you found me. Where's the steak?
Yeah.
Why is your Pokemon in the water? That's a little concerning.
But she's fine.
Oh, I found the steak.
Yeah.
This is pretty high stake.
Indeed. You come all the way to the point. It's really satisfying. What the heck?
Pokey tip. Oh my god, I can stay up here.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I feel like I could fly anywhere, but I know that's not how that works. What's over here? Falling out of the sky. Oh, it's a cat spot. Adorable chirping going on.
That is Kyrie that time.
Kyrie, you're so great. Okay, now you want to just stick to the walls like it's no one's business? This game is just so weird, dude.
Does what it wants.
It can actively read what I want to do, and it says the opposite. Another ominous blue steak. Chirpy, chirpy. It's like a giant crystal on the side of the mountain. Oh, hello.
Oh.
Lethal graffiti monkey. What are you doing? Among Us. Amogus. The fact that there is Amogus in this game and it looks like an Among Us. Bro, the fact that that game is dead and it still continues to be a meme is incredible. Why can I not grab onto this one? Oh, because that's the out of bounds area.
Oh.
That's where the downloadable content is coming from. Supposedly, that area right there in the real world connects to France. So that's the equivalent of Kalos in Pokemon. So technically they're gonna have people are prophesying, hypothesizing that there's gonna be a Kalos DLC in this game, which would be cool as fuck, honestly. But my day's been good, Joseph. How's your day been? I just do not understand why I can't climb this game. job that you don't dread going to. That's a big thing, my dude. That's a big deal. That's for sure.
I will be right back.
Damn, I might lose this raid.
Well, don't do that.
I don't have an option. blown out of the cavern. Tragic, really.
I am back.
Nice.
Did you lose?
I did.
Oh.
Ran
Well,
out
I
of time.
said not to do that.
I didn't have an option. I couldn't hit him hard enough. How am I gonna be immobilized by that? Fucking attack. Power up. I hate attract as a move. It's so dumb. Bruh, quit simping and just attack.
Quit simping and just attack.
Oh my god, immobilized by love 3 turns in a row. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Smitten. Absolutely smitten.
Garbage. Kirito, you're supposed to be the Sigma. You're supposed to be ignoring all the women that are throwing themselves at you. Come on, buddy. You know better than this. Oh, hi. That's a coincidence.
Well, hello there.
I just flew here. I didn't even see you here.
And I knew you'd be coming here. She knows. She knows.
I should catch her. Is that a ghost type? It is a ghost type. Interesting. Slacking, bruv. I'm gonna need just to stay in that ball, eh? There it goes. That'll do it. See, you just gotta ask nicely. Frigibax is evolving. Arctivax. See a lot of ducklings you doing at the Pokemon Center?
Going through my Pokemons.
Nice. Dead. Why are you attacking? What? Oh, well, alright. I think that's enough stream for one night. Thanks to everyone who stuck around for the gaming. I'll probably be on tomorrow night for a stream too, depending on how I'm feeling, but most likely. So, thanks again for hanging out. It's better to be weird than